Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Tonight I am smoking my Boots Chucombe Dracord, the very first pipe I ever owned right here. The pipe my wife bought me. It's a beautiful pipe. Look at that. It's got a beautiful stem on it. I love that. Love that stem. Love this pipe. It took me a long time to break this baby in. And in it, I am smoking some Seattle Pipe Club plum pudding. Been a long time since I've smoked plum pudding, and I don't know why. It's wonderful stuff. So I wanted to ask you guys, what was the reason you started smoking a pipe? Was there somebody in your life that smoked a pipe? What was it that made you pick up a pipe in the first place? For me, it was my grandpa Flanagan. He smoked a pipe when I was a young kid. I remember him smoking a pipe, and I remember the smell of it, and I just remember how calm he always was. I never saw the man angry. I never saw the man angry. Never saw him mad. He was a big man too, boy. I would not have wanted to see him mad. He was not a tall man. He was probably 5'10", 5'11". Oh, he had a barrel chest on him, boy. He was thick, just a thick man. Big old muscular forearms, hands that his hands just dwarfed mine. When I was an adult, his hands just dwarfed my hands. His arms were like, he was like Popeye. He had like Popeye arms, but I never saw him angry, ever. And I just remembered as a kid sitting watching baseball games with him, and he would sit in his chair and he'd have his pipe and we'd watch baseball, and he was very soft spoken. He was just a soft spoken man. His name was also John, and just he would just always speak very softly, never had to raise his voice, and always just seemed so calm and easygoing, and he always had that pipe, and to me that that pipe was part of his easygoing nature, you know, and when I grew older, I was probably 30. I think I was 34 when I picked up the pipe, and at that time in my life I was very angry, and I was going through a lot of depression and would just get angry at people for just nothing, and I mean, I'd just go off. For no reason at all, and I remember getting so angry at a guy one time that I literally went blind with rage. I mean, I never understood the term blind with rage until that day, and I was so angry that I couldn't see, and it scared me. It scared me to death, because in my heart I knew that had that guy said one more thing, it could have turned out really bad. And that I was about to lose control of everything, and that I would not have been able to control myself at that point. And I went home, and I told my wife, I said, I need some help, and I said, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm angry all the time, and I didn't have that. That didn't happen at home. I didn't have that problem with my wife. It was strangers that I had that problem with, and it was at work, and people would say, smart ass stuff, and I did not take kindly to that, and I couldn't let it go, and I was depressed, and that's when I went, got help, and went to the doctor. My wife took me, made an appointment the next day to the doctor, talked to the doctor, got some medication. I was depressed, and that was causing it. And I decided to pick up the pipe and just start relaxing. And man, what a difference. And I haven't had that issue since then. And I wanted so bad to be like my grandfather and just be laid back and calm and easygoing. And God, I was nothing like him at that time. You know, this was like 1994. When I was on the verge of, killing somebody at this point. And I was drinking too much, and but all of that led me to picking up the pipe and relaxing, looking for some spiritual answers in my life, and getting some medical help that I needed, and all of those things led to where I am today, and calming down and finding the peace. And that's why I picked up the pipe. It was my grandfather, wanting to be like him, wanting to be, easygoing, laid back, calm. And soft-spoken, and well, I was none of those things back then. I was loud and obnoxious and stupid. And just needed to make some life changes. And one of those changes was the pipe. One of them was getting some medical help, and the other one was just making some spiritual changes and finding a new way of living my life, and asking for help spiritually. And it's been pretty good. So why did you guys decide to pick up a pipe? What were the reasons? Why did you pick up a pipe? I'd like to hear your stories. Do a VR, or just do it in the comments, or I'd like to hear your stories. So hope y'all have a good day. I love you guys. God bless each and every one of you. be at peace and be a peacemaker. I love you guys.